So, how do I look? What is that face for? Do I not look okay? What face are you talking about? This is my normal face. You know exactly what face I'm talking about. No, I literally don't. I can't help the way my face looks. I'm sorry. Like, why is it so hard for you to compliment me? Why do you need so much validation on how you look all the time? It's like your ego is huge or whatnot. Like, I need somebody needs to put you in your place. Put me in my place because I ask for a compliment every once in a while. Yes, because if you get too many compliments, then your head gets all blown up and you decide that you're too big for your britches, then you leave me. Too big for my britches? Leave? Why would I leave? Why would I leave you? Never mind. Just forget I said anything. You look wonderful. You don't mean that. That smugness. Why? Again, because somebody needs to bring you down a peg. You're too full of yourself. Never mind. Perfect. Oh, nice hat, by the way. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, validate the victims and survivors of said disorder, and also in the process of doing all of that, get more people into therapy. So this series is just dedicated to making my TikToks and YouTube shorts longer. The one you just watched was a skit I did yesterday about how a narcissist will avoid giving you a compliment. And I am the expert at doing that. You know, sometimes we would get ready to go out or we would get ready to go out or to an event or something like that. Wife be looking good and dressed up, and she would ask me, she said, "How do I look?" And I would just be like, you look cool. And I don't know why I would do that. Like, when I think about, going into my mind and see why I would say stuff like that, why I would, withhold compliments. I don't know why. I just feel like I didn't want her to feel better than me. You know what I mean? I used to always just feel that way. I just always felt like I wanted to, keep people in check. Like, you don't want people's head to get too big, even though I'm a narcissist. I didn't know back then. But, I know now. I know the situation I'm in right now, and I know that I do 100%, in fact, am a narcissist, and I know why I did. I look back at it, and I'm like, okay, I was keeping her down by trying to pick myself up. I feel like if I gave her too many compliments, then she would feel like she didn't need me, like she could replace me, like she could move on to somewhere else. Like, dang, he's blowing my head up, but not knowing this, just me being naive or just being willfully dense to the fact that that's what people need. People need reassurance sometimes. People need compliments. People need affection and love. And it's just not withholding compliments like that video demonstrated. It could be withholding, love, affection, withholding, being intimate, withholding intimacy at night times or whenever. Instead of you go from doing it every single day, you do to doing it once a month or once every 2 months or just sporadically twice a year, something like that. I've heard stories like we went from doing it like once a day, twice a day to once. I think in 2018 we might have did it one time, and that was because we were both drunk. Narcissists withhold a lot of things from people, and it's like it literally is a power play. It literally is a power play because if we feel like if we withhold it from you enough, then you will, then we are in control of that. That becomes a control factor for us because you need us. Like, I want to be needed, so you need us to give you affirmation. And if I don't give it to you, then you don't. Then if I don't give it to you, then you still need me for that. Now that I think about it, yeah, you definitely would need me for that. If you're not giving it to me, if I'm not giving it to you, then you need me for that. I mean, of course you can go get it. I know people are gonna comment like, "Well, Lee, honey, you know what I look like? I can go get it from elsewhere." Boop, boop, boop. Go get it from elsewhere then. And that's what and sometimes the narcissists will tell you that. Go get it from elsewhere then. If you feel like you can get it from elsewhere, go get it from elsewhere then. Just make sure you don't ever come back home again. Make sure you don't ever speak to me again if you get it from elsewhere. It's just like I'm just saying. And sometimes I tell this to people all the time. Narcissists are in competition with you as well. So they don't see you as an equal. They don't see you as a significant other. They see you as significant competition in their life. That's why like when you graduate from college or something like that, you have a big achievement or something along those lines, and you're waiting for the narcissist to congratulate you. Like, you just got your master's degree. Baby, I got my master's. Cool. That doesn't mean you're gonna make any more money. I work with my hands. I've been working my hands for since I was 16. I've been working since I was 16, and that piece, it's nothing but a piece of paper. It's two pieces of paper. You have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Two useless pieces of paper. I don't have either, and I'm living perfectly fine. Or they'll talk about you the field your degrees in. Like, you have a degree in human studies. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that? You're not gonna be making more money than me. You have a worthless degree. They'll put you down. You celebrate anything. It's your birthday. Nope. Withholding love, affection on your birthday. Withholding everything on your birthday because narcissists don't want to feel like you're outdoing us. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's like a built-in thing. Like, we don't want to feel like you are outdoing us in any way, shape, or form. So if we can continue to feel empowered for ourselves and by holding you down, to hold you down, it makes we lifting ourselves up. You mean we're convincing ourselves? Like, I know people are going to ask, like, do narcissists actually believe that? Yes, they actually believe that they are better than you. That's why they feel like they can talk to you anyway. That's why they feel like they can treat you anyway. And that's why they feel like they can get away with it, because they feel like they are better than you, and they feel like they are justified by doing it. Just 100% point blank period. That's just how it is. They do feel like they're better than you, and they're entitled to you. They feel like they're entitled to your time, your effort, your energy. Like, they're entitled to your schedule, even after y'all break up, post separation abuse, post separation narcissistic abuse. When you're co-parenting, like, hey, I need you to be here by 1 to pick up our son for your scheduled time today. So you can pick him up by 1. That's perfect, because I have a meeting. I have a meeting for work. I need to get to by 1:30. So please don't be late. Okay, they get there. They don't show up at all, or they show up at 2:30, or at 1:25 while you're right there waiting. They text you and say they're gonna be late. They want to control your time. They feel like they're entitled to your time, and they feel like they will try to ruin your life, even after the relationship is over with. So you have to stay empowered and stay true to yourself, because if you're going to remain in a relationship with a narcissist, you have to be able to give yourself more love, more appreciation, more affection to yourself. You have to. Even if you're going to leave a relationship with a narcissist, the same thing. I tell people, like, they ask me, should they stay or should they go? I like, look, this decision is ultimately up to you, but I feel like both decisions are at the end of the same path. Loving yourself more, treating yourself better, empowering yourself, understanding you're worth more. Like that, if both of those, like staying or leaving, are down the same road, and then when you get to the end of that road, you'll be able to make a better and more informed decision once you value yourself more than you value that person. Because if you love that person more than you love yourself, you're already lost. Don't even walk down that road. Start loving yourself more before you walk down that road, because you have to love yourself more. That's the only way you can be with a narcissist. It's literally the only way. You have to learn how to love and appreciate yourself more, and not need that person for validation, affection, attention, or to celebrate you at all. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense to a lot of people. I hope that empowers a lot of people to take your time, effort, and energy back. You know what I mean? Don't rely on the compliments of somebody that you think is a narcissist, because if they think you need them, they'll withhold it from you. If they think you need something, they'll withhold it from you. Don't need it. If you get it, cool. If you don't, cool. Don't need it, because they want to be needed, and as long as they feel like you need them, Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I really truly appreciate y'all. Mental Healness is out. Peace.